Hello, I'm Yasheka G, affectionately known as the Artist of Dating. I empower successful women to date through self-discovery while finding the person, the life partner of their dreams, while doing it with the tools necessary to balance it all. See, the thing with women today is that often we are confused about who we are. And yes, I said it, who we are. Because if we be real about who we are in terms of dating, we can ask for what we want, what we need, and what we desire when finding a mate. I have an acronym by the name of CHOOSE. CHOOSE, C-H-O-O-S-E. So when it comes to dating, you need to have a partner that is committed to the process, that respects honesty in the relationship, that is open and openness to what the relationship is, that brings you orgasmic. Yes, I said it. Everything that person brings to you needs to be orgasmic, brings you security with everlasting and enduring love. I got started in this because I myself got married at the age of 18. The first time I got married, I had no idea about what being a wife was about, and I had no one to really show me what being a wife was about. Shortly after that, I met my second husband before I divorced my first husband, and I married my second husband on the tail end of that. That marriage lasted about 10 years. And what I realized about myself is that in those relationships, I had married both of my grandfathers. My first husband was the exact same person that my paternal grandfather was in terms of his personality. He was an abusive person. My second husband was a lot like my maternal grandfather. He was a caring man, but he loved the women. And so because these men were a lot like my grandfathers, these are the type of men that I chose. And so I knew that doing so, I had to get to the understanding of why was it that I was choosing men that were not good for me in this aspect, because the women in my family stayed because they did not have choices. When my grandmothers talked to me and told me, when it came to marriage, to make sure that I always had what I needed in terms of finances, so that if I ever choose to leave, I would be able to take care of myself. But what she did not tell me was how to balance it all. To be able to be a woman, be a wife, to be a mother, and be all the things that I needed to do. And so I never knew how to balance it all until after I was out of my marriage. And so I know that I can help women and women like myself, especially those 40 and above, and give them what the tools they need to be able to have a relationship, a healthy relationship, to be able to have a career and be able to balance it all without sacrificing who they are and still have a thriving relationship.